Hello students, I am Pramati Dikshit. I am going to begin your English lesson with the first lesson of your English book First Flight. As the screen shows you, the name of the lesson is A Letter to God and it is written by G. L. Fuentes, who is an who is a Mexican writer. The title suggests you that there is something about writing a letter to God. Children, these days we hardly write letters. We have other means of communication such as mobile phones, WhatsApp, email, and many more. But here, the lesson will disclose you something about writing a letter to God. But who is this man and why does he write a letter to the God? So let us explore through the lesson. Now let us go to the first paragraph of the lesson. So I will drag the chapter to your first paragraph. Please get over it. Before starting the lesson, I would suggest you that you should have a habit of underlining the difficult words and consult a dictionary later on. Though I will be also suggesting you the meanings, but while oral explanation, it may not be the accurate meaning. Therefore, it is suggested that you must consult dictionary. That is a very good habit for students. The another thing is that I will give you reading either of the whole paragraph, and if it is a big paragraph I will give it in two parts. So let us start now. The house, the only one in the entire valley, sat on the crest of a low hill. From this height one could see the river and the field of ripe corn dotted with the flowers that always promised a good harvest. The only thing the earth needed was a downpour or at least a shower. Throughout the morning, Lenko, who knew his fields intimately, had done nothing else but see the sky towards the northeast. The paragraph explains that Lenko, who is the main character or protagonist of the lesson, had his house situated on the top of the hill. The word crest means hill. Now, the height of the house was so much that he could have a clear view of the river and the ripe corn. Corn means maize, or we call it in Hindi makka. So his crop of corn had good flowering and it was promising, means it was giving him a hope of having a good harvest. Harvest means produce of the crop. And everything else was there for this good crop except getting a rainfall, as a downpour means heavy rainfall, or as a shower. Shower means light rainfall or mild rainfall. And Lenko knew his fields intimately, means closely, and he was hopefully looking at the sky to get the required rainfall. Now we are really going to get some water, woman, he told his wife. The woman who was preparing supper means meal, replied, "Yes, God willing." The old the older boys were working in the field while the smaller ones were playing near the house until the woman called to them all, "Come for dinner." So here it is explained that the lady was preparing supper. Supper means meal, and she said, "Let us hope that God gives us rainfall," and he called his children for getting the meal. It was during the meal that, just as Lenko had predicted means forecast or foretell, tell something in advance. Lenko had predicted big drops of rain began to fall. In the northeast, huge mountains of clouds could be seen approaching. Approaching means reaching. The air was fresh and sweet. The man went out for no other reason than to have the pleasure of feeling the rain on his body, and when he returned, he exclaimed, "These aren't raindrops falling from the sky, they are new coins." The big drops are 10-cent pieces and the little ones are fives. So, when the rain started, Lenko went out to enjoy the experience of rainfall on his body, and seeing the good rainfall, he cried in joy that these rainfalls for him appeared to be coins. The word cent means coins, and he suggested that the big drops are big coins and the little drops are smaller coins. With a satisfied expression, he regarded the field of ripe corn with its flowers draped in a curtain of rain. But suddenly a strong wind began to blow, and along with the rain, very large hailstones began to fall. These truly did resemble new silver coins. The boys, exposing themselves to the rain, ran out to collect the frozen pearls. Now, this rainfall was a source of happiness for the farmer, and he regarded that his field, which was full of flowers of ripe corn, is being covered with the curtains of rain. Here it is an expression of decoration, that the rain was decorating the uh, farm or field. The word draped means covered. Children, there are also word meanings given along with on the margin, so you can consult those words also. But suddenly something bad happened, that the rainfall turned into hailstones. Hailstorm means these raindrops were suddenly converted into big or small pieces of snow falling from the sky. And these resemble means look alike. They were looking like really new silver coins, shiny coins. And the boys were happy to see the to see these hailstones falling, and they went to collect these frozen pearls. Pearls means an expensive or uh, decorative material which is found इन गार्लैंड्स माला में जो मोती हम लोग लगाते हैं उनको पर्ल्स बोलते हैं. So these children went to collect these frozen pearls. It's really getting bad now, exclaimed the man. The man Lenko exclaimed now sadly that it was bad. I hope it passes quickly. It did not pass quickly. For an hour the hail rained on the house, the garden, the hillside, the cornfield, on the whole valley. The field was white, as if covered with salt. Now, the color of salt as well as snow both are white. So, when the hailstorm was over, everywhere there was spread of hails, and it looked as if somebody had spread the salt, and everything looked white. Not a leaf remained on the trees. The corn was totally destroyed. The flowers were gone from the plants. Lenko's soul was filled with sadness. When the storm had passed, he stood in the middle of the field and said to his sons, a plague of locusts would have left more than this. The hail has left nothing. This year we will have no corn. So, after the storm was over, he went and looked at the field. There were no leaves left on the trees, and the corn, flowers, and everything of the crop was destroyed. The farmer was very sad, and he said to his sons that he had nothing left at all, even if a plague of locusts, that is an attack of the insects on the crops, if it had occurred, something would have been surely left. Means it would have been better if the locust had attacked the field, and it is so bad that they have nothing left for eating. That night was a sorrowful one. All our work for nothing. There's no one who can help us. We'll all go hungry this year. So, all these statements discussed among the family members show that they all are sad, and they hope that there is nothing left for them. So, they will have to be hungry whole year. Okay, children, we will have the next part in our next section. Thank you.